Hi team, welcome to the Friday coffee catch up at Concurrent and welcoming not just my team but anybody who is going to watch this video. And I also request if you like the content we share, do not forget to hit the bell icon. Today we are going to talk about the copy for website homepage. Copy may sound like a fancy word, but what all you need to show or tell on the homepage of your website to convince the person or move him closer to a buying decision of your product. So, why? Because when your salesperson or sales team is not talking to your leads, your website is doing the selling for you. So, it's really, really important that you make your website your star seller. Now, so if you do not put enough efforts or enough enough research or science in writing the website copy, it would look like this grumpy salesperson. I would want that both of you recollect any such experiences you have had when you didn't like the way a salesperson behaved with you.
So I had been to shopping with my mom a lot of times,
Mhm.
but I won't say it's completely on the end of salesperson, but during negotiations also.
Uh-huh.
So, so what do we expect from a salesperson, right? Be thoda polite, and
Mm-hmm.
so my father was, and my parents were, ऐसे doing shopping, कपड़ों का ये वो. So Papa was trying to do negotiation कि ऐसा वैसा. So he straight away said कि सर ऐसा आप ले ही नहीं पाओगे, आप रख दो.
Very rude, right?
Yes, quite rude.
So that's and that is something you would never want your website to do.
Yes.
Exactly.
Nitish, you have any experience, any such
यार
experience?
कोई भी गवर्नमेंट ऑफिस ले लो, मतलब even if you go and purchase, I mean if you want something maybe from LIC or from somewhere else, you go to their office, which is मतलब monopoly. अगर कोई business है तो वो मतलब अपनी उसमें रहते ही है. They have a problem.
They don't really care ना आपके
They
लिए.
don't really care. Exactly.
Right. Good website कैसी होती? Okay, before we get into what I'm going to present next, just a few things that are coming to your mind, particularly for SaaS products, because our focus or our client focus is on companies that sell SaaS products. Today, we are going to cover how a homepage of a SaaS website look like. So, when you are making a decision of buying a SaaS product, what kind of questions come to your mind?
So I want the tool or the product or the particular software to be very detailed, because if I'm having a software integrated on my organization, I don't want to keep multiple softwares, but a software that covers at least 3 to 4 challenges that my organization is facing.
Mhm.
So that I would look into a software.
So essentially, you're trying to say that it should solve your problem. It should solve the challenge you're facing, and not
Yes,
just one. It should solve multiple challenges that you're facing.
yes.
Right. Sounds good. Anything else?
I mean the SaaS product should actually solve your problem.
That's
I don't care. I don't care what features the SaaS product has, till the time it has features that might solve the problem I'm facing at my workplace, anywhere.
Mhm.
So, I mean, it is helpful for me.
So just changing the words of what you said. You are not interested in what it is, but how it can benefit you.
Exactly.
Yes.
Right. Anything else?
Also, from a buying point of view, I'll just ensure that if whatever I'm purchasing is a good decision, so I'll see if more people are using reviews are there or not about the tool
Yeah,
on
correct. Absolutely.
platform.
So you would
Yeah.
want to know if somebody else is using it or not, or how are they feeling about it.
Yes.
Yes. So, anything else you guys want to say?
I mean, apart from
Nothing.
these two things, it again goes to a specific problem that I'm trying to solve, but majorly these two things.
Right. So exactly right. So here are a few questions that you would, want to consider when you're buying a SaaS product. As you both rightly said, whether the product is able to solve your problem or not, what benefits it is offering. Also, as you said, I would want to know if it if somebody else is using. So that part is also there. So that is also one kind of objection. There could be many other objection. By objection, I mean, let's say मैं झाड़ू खरीदने जा रही हूँ, ये झाड़ू सही से साफ करता है या नहीं. So मेरे दिमाग में वो ऑब्जेक्शन होगा, अच्छा ये वाला झाड़ू इतने का है, वो इतने का है, तो वर्थ है या नहीं, is it like worth it expenditure or not. तो इस तरह से there can be many objections. Now these are particularly the ones that aligns with SaaS products. अब does it integrate with my system? अब जैसे हम Grammarly की बात करें, so I use Safari, I do not use Chrome. मेरे ब्राउजर के साथ Grammarly चलेगा क्या? अच्छा, अब मैं ना ब्राउजर में तो हूँ, लेकिन ब्राउजर में मैं कभी ईमेल कर रही हूँ, कभी लिंक्डइन पोस्ट लिख रही हूँ, कभी गूगल डॉक्स में आर्टिकल रिव्यू कर रही हूँ. आई वुड वांट कि ग्रामरली मेरा लिंक्डइन की पोस्ट पे भी चले, ईमेल पे भी चले, गूगल डॉक्स में भी चले. सो डज इट इंटीग्रेट विथ माई करंट वर्क फ्लो और नॉट. अब यूज केसेस आर ऑल्सो समवट सिमिलर कि बेस्ड ऑन किस सिचुएशन में आपको उस प्रोडक्ट की जरूरत है. तो अब जैसे रिवॉर्ड पॉइंट सिस्टम है, वो रिवॉर्ड्स कस्टमर्स को भी आप रिवॉर्ड्स दे सकते हो, आप एम्प्लॉयज को भी रिवॉर्ड्स दे सकते हो. तो ये दो डिफरेंट यूज केसेस हैं उस सेम चीज के. सो वो मेरे यूज केस को सॉल्व करता है या नहीं, ये भी मैं पता करना चाहूंगी बिफोर आई इन्वेस्ट इनटू इट. देन व्हेन आई एम ऑनबोर्डिंग ऑन दैट SaaS, will it be very difficult for my people to learn and use that product? How would their training curve look like? Or is it very intuitive and very user friendly कि मुझे देख के ही समझ में आ जाएगा, यार मुझे अब ये चीजें करना है या मेरे बंदों को. Then what the investment and social proof is something we've already spoken about. So based on these questions that a buyer might have when considering your product, you need to make sure that these get answered on the homepage of your website. Or you may wish to redirect them from homepage to the sections which talk about them in detail. So with this, we understand that, as Nitish had asked, what sections must be there. So a website homepage should have a title that tells this problem of yours can get solved. Benefits, objection handling, use cases, social proof. So these, I just told you, based on the questions, these need to be there. But from seller's perspective, it's important to know the person who has visited the website. Can you catch his contact details to nurture him or bring him closer to the buying decision? Or if you have told about your product, can you make him try? Like we give demo playground in Triangle IP. Can you just, bring him one step further closer to buying the product? Or if you can, so user has seen what all you can do, but still he is not so sure. Can you provide another resource like a case study as to how that product solved a challenge for somebody else like that user? So these are a few more things that you can have on the website homepage based on seller's perspective, so to say. Also, copywriting is more of a science than art. It's more about it. So when I say this, I mean a website with beautiful colors or very pleasantly presented things is not what you're looking at. You need to look at the things that psych-wise, logic-wise, what will convince the user to try or use your product. That's why it's more of a science than art.
I think can you go to the previous slide? So just to add to buyer's perspective, let's say the tone of, you talk about copywriting, so that is also one major thing that somewhere affects if I'm going to stay on the website or not. Is the tone warmth? Is it like welcoming me on the site, or is it just like another site filled with information? So
these are just the sections. Now, how you write the sections, the language part comes later.
Okay.
So here we are just telling the information that you need to provide through various sections. But how you are going to write it, that also we are going to talk about. Now, the title or the headline. This is the first thing that user sees when he comes to your website. For example, on Concurate's website, it's written content marketing that just doesn't bring traffic, but brings you customers. So that is the first thing people read when they come to your website, and it is your opportunity to hook them or lose them. If that tells and hits that it solves your pain point, you would be interested in knowing more how. So the header needs to hit the pain point of the user. Then subheader needs to, by subheader, now there can be one bold title to your website, and there then can be following text which tells you what you can do with the SaaS product or any product that that website is offering you. Then sometimes besides the header and subheader, you have an opportunity to get more from the user, or rather give him more. For example, sometimes you would see, like in Grammarly, you see they say start your free trial. That is right away you can start using it and see how it works. Then on Triangle IP, we tell them that you go and try this demo playground. Or then in Shopify, you see it asks for your email and straight away it onboards you on a 14-day trial, and within minutes you have your shops ready. So in that headline or the top section of your website, you have an opportunity to place these things. I just brought in this quote because David Ogilvy is Vijay's favorite person.
And this actually hit me. This quote actually hit me. And it is so right.
So right, Nitesh? Yeah. So he says, when you have written your headline, you have spent 80 cents out of your dollar. So ये सबसे powerful place of the website homepage copy this is. Let's see a few examples and let's see if people have done it right, or are there any mistakes that they have committed. Let's look at Grammarly's header. Okay. सबसे पहले, what is the title they are saying? Great writing, simplified. Now, by the way, Vijay, what is special about this header?
So they have used a power word.
And so this I'm giving you a clue because this relates to the ad copy exercise that you had gotten us done.
Oh, that way.
I
mean, it's not repetition, not rhyming.
But this is
it's great writing and simplified. Great writing, but in a very simplified manner. I mean, you can do great writing in a very simplified manner. That is what it is telling us.
तो ये कॉन्ट्रडिक्शन है, जैसे नितेश ने एकदम सही कहा कि अब आपको क्या लगता होगा कि यार ग्रेट नॉलेजेबल होना चाहिए, वो कैब बहुत अच्छी होनी चाहिए, बहुत फ्लुएंट स्पीकर होना चाहिए, फलाना, बट ऑब्जेक्शन आते ही उन्होंने उसको वहां पर
it's like things Shakespeare's simplified. So
yeah. So right, मतलब आपको शेक्सपियर होने की जरूरत ही नहीं है, फिर भी आप you can write very high level, not even high level, the stuff that converts or that serves your purpose, right? And then in the subheader, what they are doing?
So what all I as a user can achieve through Grammarly. So that is very clear. So
yes,
it's what I can do and how can Grammarly assist with that. So
exactly. And CTA they especially mentioned that it's free.
Free.
Further reducing the friction in trying that out.
And given a social proof also, like at the bottom.
Like so many people are already right. Now the right side portion of it, if you see, now there were many snapshots, or there was a GIF of many such snapshots. What you see on the right side of screen. Sorry, my mouse is not working. Okay. So this placeholder here on Grammarly's website they show like 10 to 12 such snapshots like a slideshow. Now let us see how mindfully they have designed this. What does this tell us?
Gmail.
Yes, so you can use it when you are writing emails. Like this, they had shown Facebook or Docs and many other things. So that's very, mindful of them to show the places you can use Grammarly. Then they are showing, let's say this email is written. Now, by mistake, the person has written your. कैसे लिखना चाहिए था? You are में apostrophe RE डाल के लिखना चाहिए था. So it is not just telling, it is showing how Grammarly is going to help you do great writing. And it's so intuitive here. It will mark, it will tell you, and if you click on this suggestion, automatically it will change. And not just spelling errors. What they also did smartly was, let's go to their website and see. It's really a very, very good experience to see how thoughtfully they have done this and how wisely they have utilized this space. We need an incognito window, otherwise it will go to app.grammarly. Shall I zoom in?
A bit.
Okay.
Yes.
Readable है.
Viewable है. Okay. Now, there are many ways that Grammarly helps you write better. So, did you just see? It said it asked to correct the punctuation. It is even gauging the tone of what you're writing.
Yes.
And it is suggesting. Then anyway, you both have used Grammarly, you know how it works. Now see, rephrase sentence, and here is how you can write it more concisely. So as you
very smartly, they are not repeating the feature. Like they are using different platforms to highlight different features as well.
Correct. So whatever so I won't say feature, I would say how, use cases that, as in how user can benefit from these suggestions. So it's really, really clever of them to show it like this. Now let's go back to where we were. So we saw the headline. Now other two tools that we use commonly are Hootsuite and Buffer for handling our social medias. What we are going to do next is we are going to compare the headline section of both the websites. And then you both tell me what they did right, what they did wrong, or any other thoughts that you get.
Cool.
First, let's take a look at Hootsuite. Sorry. Before we talk about this, do you also want to see the copy of Buffer?
Yes.
अगर हम Hootsuite की बात करें ना, तो the button looks very जो content है button पे, it is very generic. Start your free 30-day trial. और अगर आप बफर पे जाते हैं तो वहां पर सिलेक्ट योर प्लान और समथिंग, या अगर आप इससे पहले वहां पर जाएं ग्रामरली पे, so it is add to, so okay, I mean, yeah, that is also showing the same thing.
And actually, Nitesh, this add to Safari now, this button is also personalized.
Yes.
the way they have personalized is, मुझे add to Safari दिखा रहा है क्योंकि मैंने Safari में खोला. You try opening it in Chrome or try opening somewhere else and you see how it differs.
So
It-
what happens exactly? मतलब मैं ये कह रहा हूँ कि जैसे we'll write ना get started for free or sign up for free. Those are the generic tones that usually website use. They should not use it. For example, if you go to Amazon Prime, they don't say, hey, start using start using Prime for free or something like that. This is watch with Prime. I mean, there, what they write on button, it is
Right.
very to the point and apt.
Correct. So
And
the
giving you a clear CTA.
button also matters. Exactly. Now, what is also important here to see, so Hootsuite straight away asks you to do the trial. However, what is Buffer doing? Buffer is first showing you watch how Buffer works. Or actually, it should have been watch how you can benefit from Buffer. The copy should have been different, but it's a low friction ask. Before straight away signing for Hootsuite, I would want to know how it works. Then regarding the copy, so few things I liked about Hootsuite, few things I liked about Buffer. Now, if you see the subheader, what Hootsuite says, easily manage all your social media and get results. ठीक है, वो बता रहा है what you can do with Hootsuite. Buffer क्या बोल रहा है? Buffer बोल रहा है Buffer is most intuitive, affordable and authentic way to reach more people. तो वो बता रहा है कि बफर क्या कर रहा है. बाद में उन्होंने बोला टू रीच मोर पीपल ऑन सोशल मीडिया, लेकिन इंपॉर्टेंट क्या था मेरे लिए, मैं मोमेंट इतना पढ़ूंगी ना, बफर इज मोस्ट इंट्यूटिव, आई माइट नॉट इवन वांट टू रीड फर्दर. ये मुझे नहीं पता है.
क्लीशे लाइन.
Correct.
Intuitive, affordable. Yes.
हाँ. So it's important to tell what users can do with your product or with your this thing. Then if you look at the title, okay, which title do you like more? Social is your superpower or chart your path and share your story?
Second, let me connect again. There is some network. Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello, Vijay, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes. What were you asking, Riti? Can you repeat it? I lost the
So
connection.
I was saying the headline that Hootsuite has social is your superpower, and Buffer says chart your path and share your story.
So
Now, what do you think is doing better in terms of good copywriting practices?
I mean, if I'm not from a social media, let's say domain. If I'm a new person and I'm a business owner, I'll go with Hootsuite. But if I'm an individual who is a content creator, I'll go with Buffer.
So only with the headline you will make your decision?
I mean, I'll compare, but given that what it's clearly written, social is a superpower, easily manage all of social media, get results. So it is most focused on getting results. I mean, it's a business term. Whether if I see that Buffer ka, it's about meet more people, share a story. It's like more casual tone.
So
And now that I've used both of the platforms, I know Buffer is thoda easy to use. Utna options nahi hai, but Hootsuite is very detailed and business oriented.
correct. So it's the level of the user. Where does the user stand in the journey?
Yes.
So as you have rightly pointed, when they say social is your superpower, it is for a user who already knows that he needs to do social media marketing to grow his business.
Yes.
However, maybe because Buffer was still new to Hootsuite or whatever, they are still, trying to target the users who are just starting on that path. So it's important to understand where the majority chunk of the users stand. मतलब लेट्स से मेरे पास 100 का ट्रैफिक है समझिए, तो मेरे लिए इंटेंट समझना जरूरी है कि उसमें से मेजॉरिटी लोग, मे बी 50-60 लोग, वो किस लेवल ऑफ मोटिवेशन पे हैं, एंड बेस्ड ऑन दैट आई विल राइट माय कॉपी. So Hootsuite is targeting more matured users, and that's why it is writing social is your superpower. Then one thing that Buffer did smartly was giving the social proof here itself in the header, that so many businesses are using, versus Hootsuite has not written about it. Hootsuite keh raha hai, you straight away, just selling, just go and compare the plans and see कि कितने रुपए लगेंगे, क्या होगा ये. So after the header, headline, and header and subheader for headline and other things that you can have, the next thing the website should communicate is the benefits. How the user can benefit from your product is important thing. So I found this image online. What do you understand from the image?
So what I can like make a conclusion just on based on the image. So we combine that cap with the the
So your
prospect.
customer or your prospect should look like a hero in after using your software. That means he should go up a level in his work using your software. Then
So
only it is a success.
exactly, Nitish, you've nailed it. So you are giving wings to your user to make him fly. जैसे हम idioms में ऐसे भी कहते हैं ना कि may you come out in flying colors, या फिर पंख लग गए मीन्स आप कुछ बहुत ही खास कर पा रहे हो. तो आप इनके प्रोडक्ट के साथ अगर आप उड़ पा रहे हो ना, so just think of it as a metaphor. आप अगर उसको उड़ पा रहे हो ना, मतलब कि आप उसको कन्विंस कर पा रहे हो कि यार मैं तुझे उड़ा दूंगा, तो देख कैसे. So here benefit section on website is your opportunity to tell the customer that with our product you can achieve so much and here is how. ठीक है, अब here is how पे आते हैं. तो जब हम let's consider example of triangle IP here. अब इंडस्ट्री का प्रॉब्लम क्या था? These complex forms was a problem. कि लॉन्ग है फॉर्म, लोग एंगेज नहीं करते, इन्वेंटर्स उनको इनफ डिस्क्लोजर्स नहीं मिल रहे हैं, और उस वजह से इन्वेंटर्स एंगेज नहीं हो रहे हैं उनका. सो दिस इज सो कॉपी ऑन द लेफ्ट, इट्स जस्ट टॉकिंग अबाउट द प्रॉब्लम, ठीक है, वर्सेस कॉपी ऑन द राइट, व्हाट इट सेज, गेट मोर इन्वेंशन डिस्क्लोजर्स. ठीक है, तो वो बता रहा है कि आप कैसे बेनिफिट करोगे. Actually, more invention disclosure is the benefit, and how is the subheader. So subheader is adding on to the benefit that we have listed, and it says simple and intuitive forms shall encourage inventor participation in the patent process. मतलब हम क्या बोल रहे हैं, ट्रायंगल आईपी से आपको ज्यादा इन्वेंशन डिस्क्लोजर मिल सकते हैं. क्यों? क्योंकि द वे वी हैव डिजाइन द फॉर्म, इट विल एनकरेज इन्वेंटर्स पार्टिसिपेशन इन द पेटेंट प्रोसेस. So when you're writing the copy, it's important to keep in mind कि आप benefit बताओ. मतलब यार complex forms शायद मैं इससे engage भी ना करूँ, ये जो left पे लिखा हुआ है ना, I might not even engage with that, because what I'm interested in knowing is problem. मुझे ये पता है कि मेरा problem है कि मेरे को enough invention disclosures नहीं आ रहे. तुम दे सकते हो क्या? तो I am interested in what you are offering.
Yes, it's actually a very good point because sometimes मतलब मुझे नहीं पता कि चैलेंज क्या है, मेरे को सॉल्यूशन, मैं कुछ तो ढूंढ रहा हूँ, मेरे को पता है मेरी कंपनी में दिक्कत चल रही है, मेरे को सॉल्यूशन चाहिए. तुम
Correct.
अगर दिक्कत बताओगे कि नल खुला है तो मैं रिलेट भी ना कर पाऊँ.
Correct. So it is
वही चीज
important
है.
to pay attention to this.
Yes.
Now, feature versus benefit. ठीक है, फीचर क्या है, ग्रामरली क्या करता है, आपकी स्पेलिंग, ग्रामर, ये सब चीजें चेक कर देता है, ये उसका फीचर है. लेकिन बेनिफिट क्या है? इट मेक्स योर राइटिंग एरर फ्री. सो व्हाट विल मूव द नीडल फॉर मी? मेक योर राइटिंग एरर फ्री विल मूव द नीडल फॉर मी. इट विल ब्रिंग मी क्लोजर टू द बाइंग डिसीजन, राइट? अब लिखने का तरीका भी इंपॉर्टेंट है. सो लेट्स से इन योर बेनिफिट सेक्शन यू आर हैविंग 6 सब सेक्शंस, जिनमें एक हेडर है, एक सब हेडर है. If you do not match the style of writing, it looks very odd. To give you an example, जैसे left में भी same ही points है, right में भी same ही points है, but I would like you both to take a minute and go through it and try to tell me what is different.
अदिति, यहाँ पर जैसे हम V language लिख रहे हैं, I don't understand what does this V language mean. What does these two words mean? V language. Whereas when I read the text at the right side, I understand, okay, using V language.
Right.
For example, on left side, I know what complex sentences are, but I am not able to understand what you mean when you say complex sentences. Whereas on the right hand side, I understand what you mean when you say complex sentences.
Right, right. One more thing here is we are talking about way of writing, the style of writing. So let's say if you write using V language as one header and you write other section as unskimmable. The way of writing, only the style I'm talking about isn't matching. I think you guys will recall when once we had a discussion with Benjamin where he pointed out that certain subheaders or the H3s in the article, 3 of them were written differently and 2 were written differently. As in, अगर आप verb form में लिख रहे हो ना, jumping, using, writing, making, ignoring, so सारी verb forms में लिखो. अगर आप सारी noun forms में लिखना चाह रहे हो तो सारी ही noun forms में लिखो. So the way of writing needs to be similar. Still, this has further problem that the length of the headers should also match. It shouldn't happen that one header is too long, one header is too short. So aesthetically, when you see, it doesn't appeal you. And we, as humans, we try to, averse from such things, right? So that is also another important thing when you're writing benefits. Now, next thing is objection handling. For this, I want to show you an example of this company. What do they do and how do they do? So there is a company, they just, publish books. And they publish it for entrepreneurs who want to establish thought leadership. So what had happened was, because Deepak is a Forbes Council member, the lady from this reached out to him from this company. I don't remember the name of the company, but let's go to their website and see. So they reached out. They understood their target persona, that people who are on Forbes Council, they have already reached a certain stage in business where they need to, establish thought leadership to grow even ahead. So they target those people, and what they do is they tell them that we can help you publish a book to establish thought leadership. Now, people in that place would want to, get a book published, but they might have certain objections. So before I let this play this video for you, what objections would come to your mind when somebody comes and say, I can help you establish thought leadership by publishing a book in your name?
So first thing, how would I how would be the process? So would you write for me, or you'll have to write everything, you'll edit? So first is the process. If it's complex, so complexity of the process is the objection.
Do you even know me? That is one thing that comes up. I mean, when you say I'll write a book about you, what kind of topic you're going to choose? Do you even know me? Or
so you mean to say ki how would the inputs for the book come, right?
I mean, what kind of book will that be? Yeah, kind of. When you say I'll write a book for you, what do you mean by it? Do you even know me, who I am, how I reached here, or how I got here?
She has already done her homework because she saw you on Forbes. She has already seen your profile. Maybe she has checked your LinkedIn profile. She has studied about your company. She has done her homework. Then only she has recognized that publishing a book can help you further in, growing, and I can help you here. However, you have rightly pointed that what goes in the book is something that needs to be discussed. So that is the second objection you might have. Any other objections that you think can come to a person's mind when such?
So three things I had in mind. So first was the complexity of the process. Second was the timeline. Third was the distribution. So
yeah, whether they
help me
help
with that.
distribution or not. Good, very well pointed. Yes.
And obviously, cost is a thing, but these are the three major issues, because even I'm not a, let's say, established person in the domain. So can you publish for me also? If you can, so it
So
doesn't
this,
make.
so Vijay, this non-established person thing will not come here. She has already qualified the lead. How she qualified? Because she
Yes,
connected.
yes, that could be another objection कि आप सबके लिए कर रहे हो क्या, मतलब आप किसी के लिए कर सकते हो कि specific कुछ है criteria shortlisting का. It's a quality check thing. मतलब I'm not able to put in words,
No, I
but
understood your point. I understood your point.
okay.
So now we are talking of objections from the person who has received this offer of, that we can write a book for you. तो उसके दिमाग में क्या आएंगे? So ये वाली थॉट जो आपने कही ना कि मैं कुछ अभी एस्टैब्लिश हुई नहीं, ये उनके पास जाएंगे ही नहीं. तो जो क्वालिफिकेशन की हम बात कर रहे हैं ना, दे वुड फर्स्ट डू देयर होमवर्क एंड शॉर्टलिस्ट द कैंडिडेट बिफोर रीचिंग आउट. जैसे कि नितेश ने हमको बताया था जब वो स्लेट के लिए व्हेन ही वाज रीचिंग आउट, he strategically chose the people he want to reach out. So like that, they also did some homework, and these Pope Council members are actually the right target for them. They would want to have books in their name. So now let's go and see जो भी आप लोगों ने बोले ना objections, they are handling it here. Let's go through the video. What's also smart about them is they brought this human factor, and it feels that they have read the mind of the person who is watching this. And when I play, let me know if you are able to hear it or not.
Anika Rutkeska, CEO of Leaders Press here, and I'm so glad you made it this far. You obviously want to discover what it takes to complete your book, make it a bestseller, and have it distributed by a traditional publishing channel, which we do via Simon & Schuster. And it's no accident that you've made it this far in your pursuit to build your personal brand, leave a legacy, and create a big business card for yourself and your business. You're about to meet with one of our team members, and their job is to evaluate if we're a good fit to work together. The way it works is that you click on the link below to answer a number of questions, which will allow our team to prepare for your call. This allows us to confirm your appointment. Please pay particular attention to the question on your greatest challenge. It's also paramount that you select on a scale from 1 to 10 how committed you are to completing your book within the next 12 months and how much a priority it is to write and publish the book that's a bestseller distributed by Simon & Schuster. The first meeting is a clarity meeting, and the purpose of it is to make sure that you're an ideal candidate for our process. If you're qualified, the next step is for you to be handed off to our evaluation team, which will help you identify the option that is ideal for you. We've gotten more than 130 of our authors on the USA Today and Wall Street Journal bestseller lists, but it takes a certain type of author that we can do this for. That's where your answers come in. So please make sure you click on the button below to provide them right now while it's fresh on your mind, because that will give enough time to our team member to prepare for your call. It takes 4 to 7 minutes to complete the questions, and it will guarantee that our team member will come prepared to the call, and we will be able to quickly identify if we can hand you off to our evaluation team. If that goes well, we will be able to turn you into a best-selling author like we have hundreds of authors before you. In fact, I provide a number of videos below where you can see for yourself what impact a best-selling book has had on their lives. I also include a number of resources for you to study before your call so that you get a better understanding of how we work, who we've helped in the past, plus some of our other teachings, such as our book, workbook, articles in the press, and pricing. So if you're not the sole decision maker for your business, please share this page with your business partner and have them come to the call with you so that we can all use our time effectively. Please make sure that you do your due diligence on us by punching Alinka Kafka or Leaders Press into Google. I have many more resources on the internet that you can review prior to your call so that you're comfortable with who we are and who we've helped in the past. We're USA Today and Wall Street Journal bestselling press and have a 100% success rate. We've sent more than 130 authors onto the USA Today and Wall Street Journal bestseller lists, and we distribute our books via Simon & Schuster. Go ahead and click on the button below to complete your questions with authenticity, and we're excited to be working with you if we think it's a win-win.
So are some of your objections answered with this video?
Yes, like initially she talked about distribution, then she talked about entire process, and like in the text I can she has mentioned that जिनके लिए book लिखी है वो कहीं ना कहीं feature हुए या फिर best selling author
Giving social proofs actually.
So what I best like was इन्होंने बीच में like there are total 3 to 4 call to actions कि किसी point मुझे लगता है कि हाँ यार अब मेरा clear हो गया objection तो मैं CTA कर दूं. I don't have to wait till the end कि कुछ 2-3 बार बोला कि click to book या फिर हर एक objection के बाद she was telling कि अगर हाँ objection clear है तो click करो, next अगर यहाँ clear है तो click करो, end में अगर यहाँ तक clear है तो click करो.
Right.
अच्छा था.
Like to add?
Yes, can you hear me, team?
Yes, we can hear you.
हाँ मैंने बताया मतलब वो social proof तो एक वो दे ही रहे हैं मतलब she also talked about social proof I mean I guess she has added some more videos at the down if we scroll down, so she has also talked about the social proof.
This is just the objection handling page. When getting to know each other better whether they are right fit or not. So this page is only a landing page. It's not exactly the home page. Maybe they read it.
She did say that. I guess it might be then on the next page. She did
Yeah.
talk about the videos though.
So,
But yeah, interesting.
Yeah. So they are establishing credibility and social proof, and they are telling how their distribution channel looks like. Now, when they say they are part of Forbes Business Council, they further, strengthen their credibility. How? The Forbes Business Council ke members, and they have to be a successful business themselves. Like they have to have certain $1 million of revenue per year. So besides that, I believe that this video, it came from their experience with the 130 people that they have worked with. They observed what kind of question those customers asked. Like we say that sales team are the best people to get insights about such things. So it's a video that is based on a very well conducted research. They noted down the objections that come to their prospects' mind, and they have handled it everything. So, for example, ये भी question आ सकता था कि how much time the whole thing is going to take. So she said maybe 12 months. And so maybe I don't have 12 months. I want to prioritize it. So that also she has answered that we can prioritize and we can shorten that cycle. So they have, done objection handling beautifully.
Was it like 40 minutes timer? Kya?
No, by mistake, I wanted to go back to screen and I pressed stop screen. Okay, so we just completed the objection handling part, right? Now what is next? So Vijay had asked that if I can tell 5 mistakes that we should avoid while writing the copy. So I've tried to answer that here. Now, these are the 5 mistakes we should avoid. First is straight away jumping to write without researching. Why that product exists, who needs that product, what is the level of motivation of maximum buyers who would visit the website, how do they benefit, what kind of systems they have, or it needs to be well researched before you start writing the copy. Because if you have not researched, aapki copy will not be relatable to the person who is writing. Because you wrote from your mind, you didn't really read the mind of the prospect. before writing the copy. So that is a must avoid mistake is what I would say. Now, second mistake to avoid is using we language. By this, what I mean, we are blah, 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 we can do so. That's not what we should do. What we should do, here is how you can do this. Here is how you can benefit from this. Here is how you can integrate easily it in your system. So the language that we use on a SaaS website or any website, it should be about the visitor, not about us. So that's what I mean by using we language is something we need to avoid. Now, next thing is writing complex sentences is something we need to avoid. People don't have time to, reread what you have written. Agar first time padh ke they do not understand what you have written, like let's say you have written a very long sentence and it's complex to understand. So I will just go to some other website. I will leave what website I'm surfing. So also we have to respect the time of the person who is visiting. So the next mistake we should avoid is we should not write the content in a way that it is difficult to skim. So if let's say I'm able to, just, see a few data points and understand that it is useful for me, I would definitely explore further. But if those data points only do not make any meaning to me, I would not want to know more about you. So we have to make our copy, our article, our anything, whatever content we are writing, it should be skimmable. So many times it may also have happened when you are reading something. Sometimes you might just read the headlines or subheadings or headings, or sometimes you might just read the summary to get the gist of that article. So it is important that we make it very easy for the person to skim. And then next thing is ignoring SEO. Now, when you're writing the copy, you did your research on persona, but if you did not do a research on how Google is going to bring it on top when your prospect is searching for your service, the web copy will fail. So it's important to understand how people search for your product and use those words or optimize your copy for that particular search. So these are the 5 mistakes which we must avoid while writing the web copy. So with this thought, I would conclude today's presentation that anyone can write words on a site, but not everyone can write the words that will actually impact sales. Make the sale. So that's it, guys. Any questions?
Great presentation. बहुत ही अच्छी थी.
It was actually one of the
Impactful,
most valuable sessions that we had. So it has information as well as practical applicability of that information.
Happy it was insightful and you guys liked it. Thank you.
Yes.
Great. बहुत सही है.
Thanks, Ritesh. So, any questions कि हम दूसरा discussion